Hey, it's Eden here from Amona Zen, and I am happy to bring this video to you today about hematite. I'm so excited. Why? Because it's a viewer requested video, and I love when you guys ask me to do videos for you. So let's talk about hematite. I've got 3 different specimens to show you. These guys are the tumbled stones, which most of you are probably familiar with seeing, those silver tumbled stones. And just so you know, hematite is not naturally magnetic. It is not a magnetic stone. So when you see magnetic hematite, it is man-made, okay? These guys are not magnetic. They are not magnetic. They are natural. Well, they're tumbled, but they're not magnetic. They're earth-made. This piece, with all those gold, oh, it's gonna be blurry no matter what I do. With all the gold in it, that's not really gold. Those are titanium fibers. That's rutilations in the hematite, because hematite will form in masses. It'll form in, I can't think of the name of this formation. I'll put it in the comments box what that is. It'll be botryoidal, which is what I mentioned in the chrysocolla. It's the lumpy, bumpy looking formations. And then sometimes it shows up. This is amethyst that is coated in hematite. And hematite is an iron-based mineral, which is why it'll sometimes show up as this rusty red color. Alrighty, so what is it good for? Before we get into that, very quickly, I want to put my little disclaimer out there that crystal energy is going to be unique to everybody. You're going to experience crystals in your own special way. The information I share with you is either my personal experience or the experience of generations of people that has been recorded and handed down over time. To get an accurate idea of what the crystal will do for you is to get one yourself and work with it and experience the energy. Okay, with that being said, let's talk about hematite. So what is it good for? It's good for grounding and protection, just like most of the darker stones are for grounding and protection. Not all, but most have some degree of grounding and protection properties. It is also a strength-giving stone. It's a good stone, believe it or not. It helps with love, right? It helps with courage and self-esteem and self-worth. And if you think about it, because the next property I'm about to say is about personal magnetism. When you're feeling good about yourself, when you're feeling strong, when you're in love with you, when you have that self-confidence, you're gonna attract people, because when you love you, everybody loves you. So hematite is also good for the mind, for mental processes. It's also good, believe it or not, and I wish I had this information as a younger me, as a school-aged me, because it's supposed to be good with numbers and math. If you know me, then you know that's a big deal, because math and we try to get along. I tried to understand you, math. I tried so hard, but I just don't get it. Moving on. It's got a lot of wonderful physical properties too, and I had to write it down because I couldn't remember everything. So let me check my list. We've got, it helps with the spleen. It helps with your blood. It helps with your vertebrae and aligning your spinal your spinal column. And if you place a piece of hematite at the base of your spine and at the top of your head, it's supposed to help with, you know, spinal manipulation. But unless you're a licensed chiropractor, don't be adjusting anybody's spine, okay? It's also good for backaches and broken bones, fractures, blood clots. It's good for motion sickness, which I didn't know that until I read about it. Jet lag, leg cramps, not leg cramps, cramps in general. I don't know why I said leg cramps, probably because I said jet lag. I digress. And insomnia. Now, in my personal experience, I find it to be a very good stone to bring me back down. And what I mean by that is if I feel like I'm too much in my head, if things are foggy, or if I'm feeling anxious or panicky, like the physical symptoms of a panic attack, I find that hematite helps to bring me back down to earth. It does ground me. It's almost like a rescue for me. It's happened a few times where I found myself in a situation where I didn't feel good at all. I felt like a panic attack, and I didn't know what a panic attack was, so I didn't know that's what was happening. I thought I was maybe possibly having a heart attack and dying. I wasn't. I don't know what was going on, but the hematite calmed me down. It helped me calm down and make everything better. I was able to breathe and relax and release and move on, and everything was fine. That's why I love hematite. That's why I suggest you work with the stones on your own to find out how you're gonna react to them. Some people love hematite, some people hate hematite. I've been working with stones, collecting, studying, you name it, for a very, very long time. And since I've been in the business of working with stones, and I've got so many people coming in, I hear a lot of times a love-hate thing, and it's not just hematite. There's a couple stones out there that people either love it or they hate it, and for some reason hematite is one of them. I happen to love it. I don't carry it all the time, I don't use it all the time, but I like to keep it around just in case I have that kind of panicky, weird energy vibe going on within me. Hematite is like my magic soothing button. I love it. That's it. That's what I've got to say about hematite. I'll show you guys one more time the pieces that I've got here. We've got the tumbled stuff. Again, if it's magnetic, it's man-made. We've got this naturally formed little clustery chunk, which I'll put in the comments box, the actual formation, because words are not, I am having a problem today coming up with the words. And then the big guy covered, the amethyst covered in hematite. Pretty darn cool. Well, I hope this video was helpful for you. And if you've got any questions, you know you're always welcome to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If I don't have the answer, I will certainly find it for you. Yeah, that's about it. So go play with some rocks. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you got questions, feel free to leave a comment below. You can find me via Facebook, Instagram, which is not listed in the comments box below, but if you find me on my Facebook page or on the website, all the links are there. And that's it. That's all I got to say. So you have an awesome day. Play with your rocks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.